I bet you've just started a new profile today and thought, how am I supposed to make money? Don't worry, I'm going to show you one of the best early game money making methods with 0 gear requirement. The most important thing that you need for this method is just any teleport weapon. So if you already have an AOTV or an AOTE, that would be perfect. So to prepare the method, you will need to get a vine whip lasso, which is very cheap, so you should be fine on that. And also make sure you have enough mana. Your mana is very important because you will be teleporting all around the place and you don't want to run out of mana. And to also make sure you always have enough mana, you can always use the sighted reforge stone, which gives you 1 billion mana, and you can also reforge one of your armor pieces or all 4 of your armor pieces to wise to get that extra bit of mana. Now the next step is very important. This requires you to use a mod called Sky Honey. So you go into the mod by typing /sh and then you search up here Invisibug. Now you click here Galatea Mob Highlights, and then you make sure you turn on Highlight Invisibugs and make sure the color is set to red or anything that's eye-catching. Now this next equipment is actually very important because it gives you a lot of hunting fortune, which determines the profit you make. And obviously I have the maxed mythic one, which gives me 30, but it's alright if you're new because you can just start it with a rare or an epic one, or even if you have a legendary one, that's great. So basically what you really want to do is max out your hunting fortune as fast as possible. There is also a perk in your Heart of a Forest that unlocks at level 6. You get the Hunter's Luck perk, which gives you another 50 fortune at max level. Now, this isn't necessary if you're just starting out this method. Obviously, you should get this before doing it to maximize the profits, but I will show you the difference between max hunter fortune and almost 0 hunter fortune. Now, on to actually doing the method. You grab your lasso, you wear your David's cloak, you basically loop around the entire island, and when you see one of these floating red boxes, you hold your lasso and you right click. Then boom, it will say you caught 2 Invisibugs. That is the item we use to make the money. So it's very simple. You walk around, you jump around, you teleport. Boom, on the trees here, you saw a floating red thing. Right click it. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Right click, boom, 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 boom. So as you can see, the method is quite easy to do, and it'll make you genuinely 25 to 30 mil an hour if you lock in. I'm going to do a 5-minute test with max hunter fortune, close to max. And I'm going to do another 5-minute test with no hunter fortune buffs to see the difference. Now, that was about 5 minutes with fortune buffs, and that got us 103 Invisibugs, which is around 3 million to 3.2 million on a bazaar, which translates to about 35 to 36 million coins an hour. Now, onto the test without fortune buffs. Now, that was 5 minutes without fortune buffs, and we got, and I kid you not, 67 Invisibugs, which is around 1.82 mil, which is around 25-ish mil an hour. So yeah, the moral of the story is, get your fortune up and you'll make more money. And yeah, that about wraps up for the guide for now. If you have any questions, you can always leave a comment. I will try my best to reply. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you next time.